Okay, folks, ready to dive into something a little bit different today.
Different is right, I'd say.
Yeah, we're looking at the Foottroller.
The what troller?
Foottroller, yeah. We've got the official website pulled up here and even a pronunciation guide because,
Oh, good, good.
I mean, honestly,
Needed that.
yeah, a little bit. So we're going to be diving deep into this thing, and it's kind of a whole new way to interact with tech.
New how?
Well, instead of using your hands, you're using your feet. I know, I know.
Sounds interesting.
Stay with me on this one.
All right, I'm here.
So, I guess first things first, right? How do you even say it?
It's foot, like, your
Yeah.
foot.
Okay.
And then troller, like control.
Foottroller.
Foot troller, yeah.
Foottroller. Okay, I got it.
You got it?
So Foottroller, what is this thing?
So it's classified as a human interface device.
Okay.
HID,
Like a keyboard.
just like your keyboard or your mouse.
Okay.
The difference is that this one is designed specifically for foot input.
Okay. The website says it's unlocking the power of your feet. I love that.
That's a good one, yeah. Unlocking
I've
that.
got all this like untapped potential just waiting to be like tapped,
Absolutely. It's a new way to interface
Yeah.
with technology. And,
So where does this foot-powered magic really shine?
well, a lot of the buzz is around how this could revolutionize movement in VR,
Okay.
virtual reality, yeah. Imagine instead of using a joystick or a controller
Right.
to move your character, you're actually walking in place.
Whoa, hold on. So I could walk around a virtual world just by walking around my living room?
Pretty much, yeah. And it's not just like forward and back, it's four-way movement.
Okay.
Speed control.
Wow.
You can be strolling, jogging, even sprinting in VR.
Okay, so it's like way more immersive.
And much more immersive, feels natural.
Yeah, and it's not like using the hand controls where you get all clunky and, sometimes people get motion sickness.
Yeah, and that's actually a good point. I think with the natural movement, it could definitely help reduce motion sickness.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, so VR is cool and all, but what else can this thing do?
Mm-hmm.
The website mentions PC games, mobile games, fitness. Like what?
Yeah, it's not just a one-trick pony. Think about playing a racing game with the Foottroller as your gas and brake pedals
Whoa, okay.
while you steer with your phone,
What?
or using it to navigate like a platformer with your feet.
That's crazy.
Possibilities are, pretty exciting.
I'm picturing myself playing like a first-person shooter with my feet and just completely wiping out.
Well, there might be a little bit of a learning curve, but also think about the potential for accessibility, too.
Yeah.
For people who might have difficulty using, traditional hand controls,
Right.
this could be a whole new world for them.
For sure. Okay, speaking of opening up new worlds, the website mentions this like Foottroller plus Android app.
Yeah.
What's that about?
So that app unlocks even more customization and control options for the device.
Okay.
But even without it, the Foottroller can act as a generic joystick via Bluetooth,
So,
meaning that you could use it with all sorts of different devices and apps.
okay, I like that. That
Yeah.
kind of makes it future-proof.
In a way, yeah.
In a way, yeah. And they even mention exploring this for augmented reality, smart TVs, and home fitness.
Yeah.
Like, I can see myself walking around my living room, controlling my TV with my feet. Maybe even doing, like, virtual yoga.
It's true. They're thinking outside the box
Yeah.
with the potential applications. So, yeah, it could really change things up.
It could be a game changer.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about those demos on the website, because I think those really help visualize how this thing works.
Yeah, for sure.
There's one for this VR game, BAM Squad. What's so special about that one?
Well, in that demo, they emphasize how the Foottroller lets you move and turn naturally in the game.
Okay.
It's something that a lot of VR games kind of struggle with hand controls. Using the joystick for turn, it breaks the immersion.
Right, yeah.
So this really kind of helps with that.
I can see how that would make a difference.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the Boneworks demo?
So that one really focuses on how smooth and responsive the speed control is.
Oh.
You can go from like a slow walk to a full sprint
Wow.
without any clunky transitions.
It's amazing.
It looks really natural. Imagine like chasing someone in VR and actually feeling like you're running.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, it's a big difference.
What about the VR chat demo?
That one's all about really just the simplicity of being able to walk around in a virtual environment like you would in the real world.
Okay.
Sounds basic, but it's a really powerful thing in VR.
I can see how that would be.
especially for social interaction and stuff.
Like walking side by side with your friends, like you're in the park.
Exactly.
Yeah, cool. And then I have a VR tennis demo too.
Yes.
What's so special about that one?
That one's a great example of what they call native game integration,
Okay.
which means the developers designed the game specifically for the Foottroller.
Oh, wow.
So it's not just an add-on. You're actually using your feet to control everything.
Okay.
Truly foot-powered.
That's cool. So it's not just about like adapting old games, but it's creating whole new experiences
Exactly.
designed for this.
For this, exactly. And there's one more thing that really caught my eye on the website.
Yeah.
The Foottroller insoles.
Oh, yeah. It seems like you can control things with your feet inside your regular shoes.
That's right.
That's insane. What do you think the implications of that could be?
It's definitely an interesting concept.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to control your smart home devices just by tapping your foot while you're walking around the house.
Whoa.
It opens up a lot of possibilities for how we can kind of seamlessly integrate technology into our lives.
Yeah, that's wild. And speaking of integrating, they have a size chart on the website.
Of course. Yeah.
Guess I better get out the measuring tape, huh?
Yeah.
I like that they have different sizes for different people you know.
Absolutely. You know, making new technology accessible to everyone is super important for its success.
Okay, so what does it all mean? Is foot-controlled tech going to be the next big thing? Are we all going to be tapping our toes to play games and, navigate virtual worlds?
That's the big question, isn't it? It really reminds me of motion controls when they first came out.
Oh, yeah.
They really took off because developers embraced them,
Right.
designed games specifically around that technology.
So you're saying the Foottroller's success might depend on whether developers jump on board and create experiences specifically tailored for this kind of input.
Exactly. The technology is clearly there. The potential is huge.
Yeah.
Whether it becomes, mainstream or not.
Right.
It's all about how the gaming and tech world responds.
Well, I'm ready to strap on my Foottroller and see what all the fuss is about. What about you? What would you control with your feet? Let us know, and until next time, keep exploring the depths of the digital world, and maybe give your feet a high five.
Why not?